Scores of lawyers who shunned the directive were seen at the Ondo State High Court in Akure deliberating on the issue. The lawyers later entered some court to kick against the NBA order. One of the lawyers, Femi, described the directive as uncalled for. They wondered why the NBA National Executive gave the directive to cover up corruption.
It is even much more disappointing that the Nigerian Bar Association, in their resolution, cannot think of any issue relating to the substance of the matter and begging his lordship to at least step aside. Under my Lord Honorable Justice Onnoghen, there was a policy of the National Judicial Council that judges who are facing corruption allegations will at least step aside.
A similar scenario played out at Ikeja High Court in Lagos, where some legal practitioners ignored the NBA directive and went about their cases. However, the NBA monitoring team, headed by Roslyn, interrupted the sitting, forcing the court to adjourn, but this action did not go down well with some of the lawyers who said the directive to boycott the court was seen online and not from the NBA officially. They insisted that they shouldn't be stopped from earning a living or defending their clients in police custody.
They feel that, oh, they have a duty to their client, but I feel that they are under an association and the national leader has given a directive. Everybody ought to obey. There should be decorum in this profession. As far as we're concerned, our national president is our leader, and we should obey every instruction that came from.
The court has given me today and tomorrow for trial. Yes. My client is in the United States of America. He flew in yesterday, yes, only for him to learn that today and tomorrow the NBA is boycotting. And now what is the implication? He has lost money, he has lost time, and I have opened myself to litigation.
What do we have to do this morning? Nothing. I came to court fully prepared. The guy too is already in court fully prepared that, okay, fine, something will be done in court this morning. But CJ is in his house, relaxing and sleeping. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. So why should his own case now be affecting citizens of Nigeria because of what? I'm a lawyer and I belong to NBA, fine, but I don't buy that idea.
The situation was the same in Abuja. Compliance to NBA directive was high in Anambra State as the lawyers said they are not satisfied with the suspension of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Walter Onnoghen. Some of the lawyers and their clients in Awka called on the president to reverse the Chief Justice of Nigeria suspension and allow the National Assembly and the Nigerian Judicial Council perform their duties in the allegation of corruption leveled against the former CJN.
We are not fighting to justify if perchance the CJN has committed any crime. We are not saying that he should not be prosecuted. Nobody is above the law. But what we are saying is that there is a procedure which must be followed before you can eject a head of an arm of government. The CJN is the head of the judiciary. A judiciary is an arm of government. You cannot just wake up one day and throw him out.
I'm not comfortable. This is the first time things have changed completely in this country. Many are being killed, many are being slaughtered, many are being burnt. Why? This is Nigeria, and Nigeria belongs to all of us.
We see that if you own up to such mistake, that it will be something that will be dealt administratively by the Code of Conduct Bureau, not the tribunal. Secondly, they cannot establish corruption in their office. They cannot be the complainant, be the judge, and be the people to execute the so-called decision taken by them. They would allow the due process, either going to court or then allow the NJC. It's the right of the NJC to investigate such situation and then pass it over to the Senate.
Patience Osarogiuwa reporting.